Hello there, Giselle Turi here. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about the stories we tell ourselves and how they can prevent us from doing what we really want to do, or they can really mess with your head, basically. So the reason I'm bringing this up is because we all have them. We all have stories. A lot of times they're tied in with our beliefs, which beliefs can be outmoded. They may have served you at one time in your life, and then they can be old and outmoded and not serve you anymore, and they can actually bring you down instead of build you up and push you forward. And a lot of times we have stories. I think they're kind of the same thing. A story is what you're telling yourself, whether it's from fear, which is false evidence appearing real. You know, it hasn't even happened, and you're already telling, for example, you're telling yourself a story that something bad might happen if you go out and do something, or you know, if you step out and do something, people may judge you, or, you know, and that's what I'm talking about by stories. And then a belief is that usually a belief that you've gotten from someone else, or a parent, or a well-meaning person that you've looked up to, or had some kind of, you know, you respected or whatever, and you lock in this belief. It could be a belief about yourself. I think they're pretty closely related, belief and stories. For example, you believe yourself to be not good enough, not pretty enough, not young enough, old enough, whatever, okay? And I'm here to challenge you on that. And the reason I'm challenging you is, believe me, I'm going through this myself. And as human beings are okay, yeah, there's a saying, a human being having a spiritual experience. I would rather be a spiritual being having a human experience, because I think life would be a lot easier. But it takes time, and we have to be gentle with ourselves as we're moving through the process. So my challenge to you is to look at what your beliefs are, and to look at your stories, especially the stories you're telling yourself, and to do a body check-in, and to see if they are really working for you, or if they're dragging you down, sucking your energy, and slowing down your progress. I mean, what is it that you want to do in life? What kind of gifts do you have to share? And then in knowing that, what kind of stories are you telling yourself about it? Or what are your beliefs around that? Do you feel like you can do what you love to do? Do you feel like you can make a difference? Or do you feel like you're not good enough? Or you need more training? Or you're not the right height or size or whatever? You know, these are all stories, right? And as humans, we do have the choice of choosing a different story. We do have the choice of getting rid of old beliefs and creating new ones that actually work for us. Because the more you look around, you know, I'm not one to watch the news or get the paper. It's not that I'm trying to stick my head in the sand, because I know that if there's something really big and profound, somebody's going to tell me about it. I'm going to hear about it, no doubt, because word travels fast, especially when it's chaotic and of that kind of energy. It just does. So I'm not worried about missing out on anything, you know, if I really need to know about it. But I suggest, for one, if you're trying to create healthier beliefs, I would choose healthier environments, and that's what you listen to, that's what you watch, because that input, you know, is feeding into your conscious and then locks down into your subconscious. And if you're wanting to change a belief about, well, for example, you know, some people might believe that the world is a terrible place. It's very chaotic. And, you know, we're all going to go to hell in a handbasket, basically, right? But you know what? That is a story. You know, maybe a belief, but both of those can be changed. What about all the beauty that surrounds us? What about all the good? Look at all the possibilities in nature and in life. Look at all the grand things that you have to share. I mean, everyone has a gift to share. What is that gift? And what kind of ways can you make a profound difference in the world with your gift, which is beautiful, which is positive, which is uplifting, right? So it's all a story, you know. You know, we're getting into mindset here too, but basically it boils down to choice. What is your choice? What do you choose to believe? What story do you choose to entertain? Okay, so yeah, I just want to offer you this, something to think about and really feel into and do a body check. You know, think about, you know, what are your beliefs? You know, how do you feel about yourself? How do you feel about certain things happening in your life? And then do a body check, feel into that. You know, look at your physical, you know, where's it showing up in your body? You know, where are you feeling it? Look at your emotional, how is it affecting you emotionally? Okay, which can also, you know, go into the physical, how you're responding and feeling the physical. And look at the spiritual aspect of it. You know, like, is this really helping me move forward? Is this for my highest good? Is this helping me to live full out and to live in my fullest expression? It is my belief, you know, and I'm going to put it out there, that we are all God in expression. Okay? We were designed in His likeness and image, and without getting into a bunch of religious stuff, which this is not what this is all about, we are amazing creations, and we can do and are capable of thinking and doing in ways, or being in ways, that are a lot more powerful than we give ourselves credit for. Okay, so we get to choose. We get to choose. So without making this any longer, because it could go on much longer, but I'm going to spare you of that, I just wanted to give you some things to think about, to look at your beliefs, look at your stories, do a body check, see how it feels physically, emotionally, you know, mentally, and spiritually, and ask yourself, is this working for me, or is it working against me? If it's not working for you, make a different choice. Okay? I love you. Mwah. Until next time. Bye-bye.